Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Escape from Tarkov with me, Unfluffy Bunny. In this episode, I am going to be talking about my top 5 tips for pre-wipe. So Nikita did come out and say that within the next month we will be getting a wipe in Tarkov, and for a lot of new players that's super scary. They are not prepared, they don't know what it entails a lot of times, and they just don't get it. Wipes are good. I personally like a wipe. It adds a lot of new stuff to the game normally. It puts everybody back on an even playing field, and for a lot of new players, they are going up against veterans in the game, and this will give them kind of a even ground. Now, what I'm going to do in this video is talk about the top 5 things you can do now to get ready for the next wipe and get a leg up. All right, let's get into it. Starting off with tip number 5, get ready for the next wipe. So this wipe has something very unique that we've never had in any of the previous wipes, and that is we are going to have all of the items that we examined unlocked at the beginning. Normally at the beginning of a wipe, you have to go through, examine all of the items over and over again, and spend a lot of time just examining things you already know. The other thing that we get in this wipe is, supposedly from Nikita, all of our weapon presets will be saved. If that does work properly, that means we can have a leg up in the next wipe, and that's what this tip is all about. So what you want to do, make sure you go through the flea market, examine everything you haven't examined. You don't want to waste time when trying to loot stuff, having to re-examine it at the beginning of the next wipe. Second thing, and the more important thing, is go ahead and get all of your gunsmith tasks ready. So like I'm showing on screen, go ahead and go to the presets, select the weapon, go ahead and get it set up for all of the gunsmith tasks. Save the preset, boom, ready to go for the next one. I believe that there are 21 or 22 of the actual task. And you can go just Google Gunsmith Part 1, start from there, move through all of them, and save them. It's going to save you a lot of time during the next wipe, especially at the beginning. It's also going to allow you to get a lot of early experience, early rubles, early items that you would have to take a while to get. And you can just make your life a lot easier for the next wipe by spending a little bit of time now and getting that stuff saved. So tip number 5, get ready for the next wipe now. Alright, now for tip number 4, learn maps, loot spawns, ball spawns. Use this time to learn as much as you can. Have you been afraid to go to reserve because it's nothing but Chads running you over the entire time? Who cares? Run it. Learn the map. Been too afraid to run labs because you're going to possibly run into a hacker? Who cares? Run the map. The thing is, we're going through a wipe, and I'm going to repeat that over and over through this video. We are going through a wipe. You're losing everything in your stash anyways. Run it. Learn. Use this time to familiarize yourself with the maps. Learn the good loot spawn locations. What paths can you take to get there? Learn where the bosses spawn on the maps, and exactly how to encounter or avoid those situations. Learn everything that you can. This is a great time because there is really no risk. It's all reward, and you're being rewarded with the knowledge of those maps for the next wipe. You're losing everything. Use this time. Learn where those red key cards spawn. Learn everything that you can with zero risk. Yes, you might go in with a T7 and lose 7 million rubles, but guess what? In 3 weeks, you were losing that T7 anyways. So go ahead, learn the maps, learn the loot spawns, learn the boss locations. Just learn. It is going to be the most useful time now to get all of that experience, because like I said, no matter what happens during the raid, you lose stuff, you're gonna lose it anyways, and I'm gonna keep repeating that fact throughout this video. So tip number 4, learn maps, learn loot spawns, learn. All right, now tip number 3 is one of the hardest for me, and my chat will tell you I am a hoarder. If you guys are liking this video, you can come check me out every single day on twitch.tv/unfluffybunny. That's where I normally record all of this stuff for the videos that you see. So if you are liking it, come check us out. But my chat will tell you I am a hoarder. Now, I hoard things out of necessity because I do know I'm going to need a lot of items for tasks later down the road. So I very much have a tendency to hoard items. But then what happens is I over hoard and I have a lot of extra items and I just never sell them. But that is exactly what tip number 3 is. Sell all the junk you have been saving. You have 3 money cases full of Bitcoins, sell them. There's literally no reason to keep them. Sell all of the junk. You have a scav case full of screws and bolts and nails and G-phones and whatever else. Sell it all. Sell your scav box. Sell all of the junk that you have been saving. Honestly, there's really no reason to hold on to it. You will make a lot of rubles and it will lead you into our next tip. But seriously, go through all of the weapons and item cases and every little thing that you've been saving. There's no reason to save it. Sell those golden cocks, sell those badges, sell everything. You don't need it. It's going to go away. That is the thing. Why would you save this stuff just to lose it in a few weeks? Sell it. Sell. Make that money now. Trust me, it's going to hurt so many of your hoarder little hearts, because it hurt mine when I started selling Bitcoins and things like that. But do it, and it is going to give you so much money and help a lot with the next 2 tips. So tip number 3, sell all of the junk you have been saving. Alright, so now you've sold all of the junk that you have been saving. You have millions upon millions of rubles. What do you do with them? That leads us into tip number 2. Buy and try all of the things you have been afraid to run. So, you have wanted to run an Ash 12 with a backup RSAS with a Glock 18 sidearm, all fully modded. I mean, it's a little ridiculous, but if that's what you've wanted to do, now's the time to do it. Don't be afraid to buy and try new things, because, like I've said before, it's all going away. So go ahead, buy 30 RSASs, run them over and over, see if you like them, buy SR25s, buy the most expensive armor, buy the most expensive helmets, try out every single contacts in the game. Does not matter. It's all going away. So guess what? You go into a raid with a T7 because you've always wanted to try it. You get clapped by a scav. You lose it. You were going to lose it anyways. You just expedited the process a little bit. but you get the understanding and the gist. You're going to lose this stuff. It doesn't matter. Run it, buy it, try it. You will have a better understanding of every single weapon if you do this. Well, maybe not every, because there are a lot of weapons in Tarkov, but you will have a broader knowledge because you've run a lot of the stuff that you've been afraid to run because you've been afraid to lose. It doesn't matter now. It will also in the long run help you, because then you will have the understanding of it's just an item, I lost it, it's gone, I'll work towards getting another one. It will cause a lot of the gear fear that new players have to go away. So buy the expensive stuff, run the expensive stuff. You wanted to try M61, but for some reason it's $11 a round. Who cares? Buy it, try it, see what you like, see what you don't like. And that is tip number 2. Buy and try all of the things you have been afraid to run. Alright, and now that brings us to tip number 1. And personally, I feel like this is the most important tip that you can take away, because this has nothing to do with pre-wipe or post-wipe or anything like that. This is going to help you across the board. Tip number 1, PvP. A lot. It doesn't matter if you die. You're going to lose everything in the wipe. But this is the perfect opportunity for you to learn how all of it works. Go, if you hear gunshots, run towards them. Allow yourself to learn, okay, this is how far away these gunshots were. I now understand this distance for the future. Learn everything that you can. I heard a grenade go off. How far away was it? Let me run and see if I can find who threw it. PvP. It's going to give you so much knowledge going into the next wipe, especially how to go into an encounter, how to fling, how to combat. Try new things. Learn. If you hear a shot on the map, run towards it. It doesn't matter. Even if you are the most rat of a rat player who sits in a corner waiting for somebody to walk by so that way you can kill them and take their loot, don't do that. It's not going to teach you anything, especially now. Yeah, you get their items, you get out, but guess what? The wipe happens. You lose all of those items and you've gained 0 knowledge. Now is the time to let your inner Chad out. Fight. PvP. You know what? Even PvE. You see scavs you've normally avoided, stop avoiding them. Go fight them. Kill them. You hear raiders, run after them. Kill them. Guess what? You are going to gain so much combat knowledge by going into these encounters and just learning. And I'm not saying just to go in and just shoot at things all willy-nilly. I'm actually saying learn to get into combat. Learn to get some trigger discipline. Learn when to take a fight, and also learn when to run away. That is the most important thing about Tarkov. You don't have to take every single fight. Learn when you're in a fight and it's not going well, that it's time to back off and leave. That, oh well, I'm just not going to win this. I'm going to try to live another day. That is what this is. Take time, PvP, get into gunfights, and get that combat knowledge. Learn everything you can, because even if you die, you lose all of this stuff, it doesn't matter. It's all gonna be gone in a few weeks. And I know I have said this over and over and over in this video, but that is the most important thing I can give to you guys. Go ahead, fight, combat, learn. The pre-wipe is a great time for new players, for veterans. It doesn't matter your skill level. This is a great opportunity for you to get better at the game and go into the next wipe more prepared. So the most important tip I can give to any player, whether you're a veteran or a new player, is tip number 1, PvP a lot. Get that combat knowledge. Alright guys, so to recap, my top 5 tips for pre-wipe is: number 5, get ready for the next wipe. Get all of those gunsmiths tasks prepared, get everything you need. Tip number 4, learn maps, loot spawns, boss spawns, learn. Tip number 3, sell all the junk you've been saving. There's no reason to keep it. Sell it. Tip number 2, buy and try all the things you have been afraid to run. Run it. You're gonna lose it. Buy it, try it, see what you like, see what you don't like. And tip number 1, PvP a lot. Seriously, do it. Get into fights, learn when to take them, learn when to back away. It's going to help you so much. Hey guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Now, these tips are my tips for what to do with the pre-wipe. Let me know down below if you guys agree, disagree, any other tips that you guys might have for players before a wipe to get a little bit more acclimated and learn the game more. Like I said before, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that little notification, subscribe, like it, share it around. It would mean the world to me, and seriously, thank you guys so much. If you have stuck around this long, please make sure you guys go check me out over on Twitch at twitch.tv/unfluffybunny. I stream almost every single day. You guys are amazing. I love doing this for you. Thank you, and I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. Bye guys.